G'day furballs, and in today's fur vlog I actually decided to take on a very interesting topic. But before I get started on that, I do want to make a real quick apology about the background noise. There's going to be some weird humming going on, and because I don't have a microphone right up in front of my face, I do kind of sort of amplify the sound of my voice when I'm video editing. So if by chance there's a really weird annoying humming sound, which I'm kind of sort of hoping that background music will sort of ease out a little bit, I do apologise big time. It's just Australia, it's really hot, and I really need an air conditioner to fursuit at the moment. Now on with this week's video. Guys can probably tell by now, the topic that I'm going to be talking about is, of course, choosing your very first fursuit. Or if you've already got a fursuit and you want to get a second one, here's just a few quick tips in regards to finding that perfect fursuiter. So let's start off with one of the big things. You don't have to buy the most trending fursuit maker's fursuit. It sounds really weird to say fursuit and fursuit maker in the same sentence, but some of the most amazing fursuit makers are, yes, one of the best out there, but you don't always have to get them to make your fursuit just because everyone else is. And also the fact that they do have a quota where they have to fill out so many slots with so many people, and depending upon how many openings that they have will also depend upon the time to make the fursuit, which are some topics I really want to go over in this week's Furvlog, because I think they're very important when it comes to fursuiters and fursuit makers. So before you even get close to thinking about what fursuit maker you're going to go out there and find, or how to find them, you want to know what character you want actually to be made as a fursuit. I mean, if you've got this really cool character, you think it's going to be awesome, and you get the fursuit made, and then you get the fursuit maybe about a couple of months later. Sometimes it does take up to 4 months, maybe a little bit longer, depending upon the fursuit maker themselves. In some cases, some people don't feel as connected with that character anymore. So if you're going to get a character made, always go for the fursona that you feel connected the most with. For a prime example, Engel. I knew from the moment I got her that I definitely wanted a fursuit to be made of her, but I didn't go out of my way to find someone to make her fursuit straight off. As a matter of fact, I actually decided to just sort of chill, do some art of her, and then eventually I took the time to go off and find a fursuiter, but it wasn't done in one single day. Actually, it probably took me about 2 months to find the perfect fursuiter, and by that time of point, I was really connected with Engel. So always make sure that the fursona of yours that you're going to get made is going to be one that you're going to enjoy fursuiting as. Otherwise, you could be spending up to $1,000 on a fursuit, and you're not going to be wanting to fursuit in it because you don't really feel like connected anymore with that character. Which unfortunately, I have seen a lot of this happening with younger furries that just really want to get a fursuit. And I apologise for my camera going in and out of focus. It's been really annoying at the moment. I really need to get a new camera. But I see it a lot with Dutch angel dragons where, you know, they get this interesting concept art of a Dutchie and they get it made, and then they're like, this is amazing, I love it, but I don't feel connected anymore with that character. So always think long term, which also leads up to the fursuit maker. Whether their quality and material is going to be something that's going to last long term. I can 100% vouch for Mocha Dragon Studio right now. Her fursuit is legit amazing. Like, she made everything perfectly. I don't think anyone could have made Engel any more perfect than Mocha Dragon. Like, she just has such amazing talent, it's not even funny. But once you decided on the character that you want to get made, the one that you feel the most connected with and that you know you're going to be wanting to wear as often as you can, but coming to the fursuit maker part. Now, depending upon what type of character you want to get made, you may want to look at specific fursuit makers that have already got really good examples. A prime example here, and I know everyone probably gets sick of hearing the Dutch Angel Dragon thing at the moment, but if you did want to get an amazing Dutch Angel Dragon costume made, you're probably going to be looking at Sky Pro and her costuming, because she does make the Dutch Angel Dragons a lot more often now. Because, let's face it, Sky Pro at the moment is probably one of the biggest fursuit makers for Dutch Angel Dragons. But getting back to the point here, you don't have to pick a fursuit maker in a single day. And I say this because unfortunately there are a lot of younger furries out there. Oh my god, there's a cat. That was unexpected. So one of the things I did notice, and was actually tweeted up onto Twitter, was a younger furry basically looking for a really high quality fursuit that can be made in a very, very short time, which honestly is very unbelievable. If you want a high quality fursuit, the longer it takes, the better. Not to mention that this person was actually asking for like someone that is very cheap and wasn't going to go over like, I think it was like the $100 mark or something like that. You're not going to get a very high quality fursuit for $100 made in like a couple of days. That's just not going to happen. So when you're looking for a fursuit maker, there are two main places you can always go to. Number one place is obviously going to be Dealer's Den, because like it just has most recognized popularity there, and you do often see a lot of awesome pre-mades being popped up there. Which, if you haven't got a fursona, you want a fursuit, you can always go over to places like Furby, which is like the second place, obviously, but I've just kind of sort of given it away, but Furby is the other place. And of course, you can always buy pre-made fursuits or second-hand fursuits. They are a lot cheaper sometimes, and if you haven't got your first fursona, it's a really awesome way to actually start off. But now for me personally, it did take probably, as I said earlier, a couple of months before I actually found Mocha Dragon Studio. And here's kind of sort of why. If you've looked on Dealer's Den and on Furby, and you can't find any pre-mades or any commissioners out there, then you can always go and look on Furraffinity, which is like the sole place for the furry fandom, including art, poems, songs, short stories, fursuit makers, art, and more art. There's a lot of art in the furry fandom. But you can actually go and look on Furraffinity for those that are making fursuits. They'll have their commission prices up. Sometimes they will actually be closed for commissions, meaning obviously they're not going to take you on straight away. But there's no harm in asking anyone about prices. It's always really, really good to also have a reference sheet for your fursona that you want to get made. That way the fursuit maker can actually make the character the way you want it to be, as it's being portrayed in obviously the reference, or the artistic reference. And another place to also look up, which you'd be quite surprised, is DeviantArt. It's actually the place where I found Mocha Dragon Studio, and as I said, her fursuits, they're the best. Like, you guys can see how amazing I look despite the camera flare. No. Alright, there we go, we're back to normal. But see how amazing I look? It's so amazing. That's because of the talent of Mocha Dragon Studio. Like, her fursuits is just utter blessed. Where would I be without Engel's fursuit right now? I honestly don't know. But those are just a few places where you can actually go and find fursuit makers, find out the prices, and decide for yourself who is actually going to fit the style of your character. Now, there does also come another part, which is probably one of the biggest important things I always say to people when they get their first fursuit made. Always have patience. Like I said, fursuits don't get made in a day, because it does take a long time to get the shape of the foam into the right area for faces, different types of faces like circles, predators, Dutch angel dragons, horses, dogs, canines, cats, everything. And every fursuit maker has their own unique way of making a fursuit. But, coming to the end of the video, thank you guys so much for listening. I hope it's been really informational for you all. And of course, a massive thank you to you amazing subscribers out there. And yes, this is a cat. She's just yeah, she's like, why am I in this video right now? And I also want to make a really quick note. If you guys would ever like to buy any merch off me, by all means go over to my Teepublic. There will be a link down in the description, and go crazy. You can get shirts, you can get iPhone cases, you can get cups, you can get almost anything that anyone would want as a gift. Thank you, Furballs, and I'll see you all next video. Bye bye. And there, I can't English. No. What is the signs? I don't know. No.